scary outcome: impotence. Are you going to work? Are you going to function as a man once again? And again, when I first got confronted with this, all the stuff out there on the internet was going, you are endangered, son. You won't be having a normal sex life again. And for me, at the age of 53, when I was diagnosed, it was pretty shattering. I was in a new relationship. I wanted it to work. And it was clear to me that was going to be an important part of it. Thankfully, I had that support from my partner to confront whatever we were going to be dealing with. And one of the most important things was to go and see a restorative health nurse from the outset. So they were able to tell you about what was and wasn't possible going forward. I think they give you a pessimistic view on it just to make sure that you don't build your expectations too high. But importantly, prior to the surgery, again, I had a lot of time for it, I was put on the medication that I needed. So these are small doses of Cialis. They're like quarter doses of what you would normally get for erectile dysfunction. That sort of got my body used to that extra blood flow there to trigger it when it needed to be triggered again after surgery. So, after surgery, what happened? I was already feeling sensation even with a catheter in, so that was an encouraging sign. I had a good clean surgery, so there was very minimal effect on the erectile tissue, but you're still worried about what may or may not happen. Within a week of the catheter being gone, I was back in the game. I hate bragging about it, but God, it is such a relief. But it is something that I'll have to maintain, again, through the medication. And there's stronger stuff. Obviously, everyone's heard of Viagra. So yeah, restorative health nurse will get you onto that. There's another one. This brand is Abanafil or Spedra. That's apparently, I haven't tried it yet. That's your really good go-to sort of stuff. So look, that's probably the future, is still needing some medication there, but the restorative health nurse will take you through the other options, which include using a pump if you need it. Don't be afraid of that. Fortunately for me, I haven't needed it, so heads up there, that was great. There are also options about injections if it came to it, and if I needed injections to be able to perform, hell, I'd have done them, particularly given the confidence I was given through the nurses when that process was explained. It's nowhere near as horrendous as it sounds. But what you do really need is support. So hopefully you've got a loving partner who's going to help you through this process. It's vital. Again, if you don't care about a sex life through that and you don't have a partner who cares about it, it's probably not such a big deal. But for younger guys like myself, it was a big deal. And fortunately, hallelujah, I'm able to function pretty much as I had been prior. So again, I'm going to put that down to preparation. I'm going to also thank you to my surgeon for doing such a wonderful job there. Thank you to my partner for doing such a wonderful job and supporting me through it. And thanks to me, I reckon I put in the work and I'm benefiting from that now. So all is not lost. There is hope out there, fellas, and hopefully you'll come out with a good outcome like me. And the more I hear from other people, the more common it's becoming, because our practices and our preparation is better. So it's not all over. Get onto it and make sure that you give yourself the best possible chance for that outcome.